colonoscopy.
Yeah, you called me about that. You woke up hard. Why is that, you think? Can I read the text that you sent me? That's the weirdest thing I ever got in my life. I was glad I was out the country. I almost didn't come back. I almost didn't come back when you sent me that text message.
What was the text?
Yo, you must have still been high.
I was high as shit, bro. The anesthesia ain't wear off till like later that night, and I'm like, go ahead. What
Saturday, 11:49 a.m. I don't need texts like this before noon on a Saturday. I just had a colonoscopy, period. Like literally just got out. It's criminal that a man can give you something within 10 seconds, you're knocked out, and then he's in your butt. Not to mention, I woke up with a crazy hard dick. This shit not right. It seemed very right. It seemed exactly what you wanted, to be honest with you.
Listen, the hardest thing about a colonoscopy...
What made you text me that?
I do not know, bro.
Like, I'm really trying to understand what made you message me. Like, why'd you wake up with a hard dick after a dude was in your ass, and then you go, I gotta tell Schulz this one. This is crazy.
I'm trying to figure out who else I sent that shit to. Because in my mind, I only told my wife that shit, yo.
Yeah, spell mistakes and everything. I knew you was feeling good. You was still shaking after that one. No punctuation, nothing. You just need to get that shit out.
They told me when I went to go get my colonoscopy consultation, they told me to come back when I'm 45, right? But I have a history of it in my family. So being that I have a history of it in my family, they was like, all right, you can get the colonoscopy. I went to go get the colonoscopy. First of all, everybody should go get a colonoscopy when you get around that age. But the hardest part about it is the prep the day before. No. The hardest part about it was the prep the day before because you got to take these pills.
Oh, yeah. You got to flush the system.
Flush your whole system out. Which is wild. Like, you can't even leave the house. Like, you got to be by that toilet.
Let me continue this conversation. I said, more. How you wake up hard? You go, bro, I have no idea. I go, did you ask? You said, nah, I was kind of out of it and couldn't believe the anesthesia worked so well. Doctor was like, in 10 seconds, you'll be out. And when you wake up, it will be over. And I woke up and I was like, Doc, we just getting started.
I didn't say that.
Are you sure you didn't say that? You think I made up that last part? Is that
yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo, that shit is wild, dog. You ever had the anesthesia that they put in your... I never had anesthesia before. Have you ever had anesthesia?
No. What was the anesthesia? Blue Chew?
Bro.
Is that what they gave you?
I don't know, but whatever that shit was, the doctor goes, you ready? In 10 seconds, you're going to be... In my mind, I'm like, yeah, right. You had it before, Chris? I don't remember. I mean, blacked out. And when you wake up, somebody got to wake you up. And I'm like, the fuck just happened, yo? And then you wake up. All they tell you is turn over on your left side. So you turn over on your left side and you wake up on your left side. Ass tooted in the air. And then when I rolled over, I got the big stiffy. I'm like, why the fuck?
How would that? You weren't concerned at all? The doctor was sucking you off or something? Yo, that could have happened.
I don't know.
You know what? You'll never know. You'll never know.
I just know that's what when I rolled over, one of my first thoughts was, when I do like this on my chin.
Yeah, that's what he said.
When I rolled over on my back, I'm like, why do I got the big stiffy?
Yeah.
It's the stiffy. Well, where'd the stiffy come from?
Nah, they didn't hit nothing. They sucked on it.
Man,
there's no way you don't know if they sucked on it. You need video, bro. You need video.
That's what I want. No, all jokes aside, anytime you do a colonoscopy, they should let us watch the video afterwards.
Yeah, especially if you wake up bricked.
I just want to see what went on.
Yeah,
you know
me too.
What I mean?
Me too.
The anesthesia wears off later, so you don't feel any soreness in your butthole until way later in the day. The shit is wild, bro.
Man, how'd it feel later?
What you mean, the butthole?
Yeah.
Very tender. Like tender to like the point where like it felt like you was doing Kegels.
Yeah.
And when you would do Kegels, it would hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the thing is trying to keep your butt from doing like this
from the squeezing.
Yeah. What you mean the squeezing?
You know, when you squeeze it.
The Kegel, the butt Kegel.
Yeah.
That's a little off, bro.
Taylor said that's your G-spot. That ain't your goddamn G-spot.
Off. Taylor.
We do not have a G-spot on our ass. That is gay propaganda. Yes, it is.
Why are you saying
Oh my
that?
God, I hate when I hear this bullshit excuse.
Why do you think? Wait, why?
Clearly,
do you
the
think?
gay
I thought American
community-
Pie started that.
Say what?
I thought American Pie started that when Stifler was getting was
But
getting
it's
some
not it. The
procedure.
seminal fluid comes out, the actual fluid, but no actual semen comes out.
What do you mean? You can nut from your butthole?
Not nut. It's not nut.
It just stimulates you.
It doesn't stimulate you. It's just there's a liquid that ends up coming out, but there's no actual cum in it.
I don't know, man.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that y'all have a spot there that turns y'all on.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
You telling a man about his body? Okay,
No,
tell
why
him.
don't you tell me about my body? How about this?
Have you
How
ever
about
had
this?
your Have you
How
ever
about
had your
this?
gooch lick?
How about this? You don't have a G spot.
Yes, I do.
The Gucci ain't the G spot though, Taylor. You talking about inside?
No, I know. I'm talking about inside too. Y'all
No,
have
there's
one.
no
I do
G-spot
believe that
in
if there
there.
was really a G spot in our buttholes, it'd be more conversation about it. It's really not a conversation about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not like when you take a shit, you start nutting. Like
Great
if we
point.
had a G spot in our
That's two
asshole when we
different
were shit,
things.
we would nut.
That
I
shit
think
is
so.
coming down. Someone's pushing
But
up.
you don't think the shit would tickle it a little bit on the way down?
Yeah, it's gonna push against it.
That's the same thing I'm asking about. Like,
What do you mean? Like when you go on like a horseback ride, like that shit hits your clit, it feels good. Or a roller coaster.
It's a great point. It's a great point.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Exactly.
yeah, because y'all.
Why do you think women need to ride
y'all
side saddle?
cheeks are.
And why would our creator make it so hard to
bust
reach?
nuts all over a horseback. You don't know that? Why do you? That's why women have to ride side saddle. Because these horny sluts were coming all over these stallions. You know, it was crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's true. They started using it as conditioner for the mane.
That's
the horse's
facts.
mane.
That's facts.
No, for real.
No, the
People wonder why
softer
the
the
horse's mane looks the way it does.
It's a
That's what
fact.
it was. Back in the day, instead of like wiping it off,
Yep.
they would just like brush it through the mane.
Yup.
You didn't
This
know
is
that?
true. These are true facts that we made up.
If your G-spot was in your butt, why would your creator make it so hard to find? You know what I'm saying?
There's no G spot in the butt. Like this is. Listen, if I was a gay dude, I would say the same shit to straight guys.
You word up.
You know what I mean? Like, your G spot's really in your butt. Is it? I
see
can help you
American
find
Pie,
it.
right?
Yeah.
You see how Stifler got turned on?
Exactly.
But gay people, like, they clearly enjoy it.
Taylor, stop trying to tell us about our bodies.
It's the only hole they can fuck. You know what I mean? Whether they enjoy it or not, that's what's there. You got to work with what you're